Israel has the moral high ground in that. There's no question about it, right? Hamas is a terrorist state trying to eradicate Israel. They've been a great ally of the United States, 100% supportive of supporting Israel in their fight to eradicate terrorism. The struggle for me with Ukraine, Russia is it's not always as clear in the Gaza conflict where the moral high ground is. And what I'm not supportive of is just an unending war, an unending conflict where we're funding and NATO nations aren't. So I look at the Ukraine-Russia conflict in Congress. I'd want to get more involved, understand where the dollars are being spent, and make sure that we're on the moral high ground wherever we are spending our money and putting our defense resources. So on border policy, we need to control the borders because very clearly right now we've gone from 400,000 folks a year to 2.2 million. We don't have the infrastructure here in California, or certainly in the United States, to handle it with respect to housing, healthcare, education and such. And it's deeply unfair to those that are here lawfully struggling to pay for those housing, healthcare, education, food. With respect to amnesty, I think it's impractical to just have blanket amnesty, and that's again patently unfair to folks that are here lawfully, but it's also, blanket deportation is also problematic. So I'm supportive of a real comprehensive immigration overhaul but we take I'm a business guy. I don't deal in absolutes. I try to look at the data, put aside my emotion and say, okay, how do we solve this problem? The good news is it's a man-made problem, and man-made problems are fixable problems. So I think if we're actually, put aside the emotion, put aside digging into absolutes, we can figure out an appropriate solution for the 11 million undocumented here in the United States. Oh, I don't know what if he's broken the law. I guess I'm in a position where we're asked to serve on that congressional committee. I would look at that, but I'm right now I'm running for Congress to solve the issues that are for the folks in the 20th district, and that's not a priority for the folks in the 20th district. When we talked about that before, and I think it's incredibly important, is to understand that I want to fund small businesses. I want to fund this economy without saying, okay, I'm going to pick a particular water project or a particular energy product. I think it's more important to say, listen, I want to ease the burden on businesses so they can actually operate. I believe in a free market economy, and I believe that's incredibly powerful. Businesses can solve problems, as we've seen with Elon Musk putting more satellites in space than all nation states combined, Jeff Bezos with Amazon. If we actually unfetter businesses, they can solve a lot of the problems that we have in the Central Valley. So with respect to agriculture, I want to unfetter agriculture, energy, unfetter them so they can actually, small businesses can come into play, be disruptors, come on in and reinvigorate the economy. Fundamentally, the folks of the Central Valley want their cost of living to come down, whether it's housing, healthcare, whatever. And the only way we can do that is to make it easier for businesses to provide healthcare, provide food, provide energy, provide healthcare, provide education. So we've talked about projects. My project is making it so this economy can function correctly so we can afford the quality of life that we deserve.